What's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is a little bit of a different video. I know it's been a while since I've had any kind of consistent videos going, but I've just been really busy with work and kind of expanding on my art and everything. So this is more so of kind of like a little announcement video. So if you follow me on Instagram or any of my other social medias, I have been expanding my art more into physical art, so like custom boots. I also am doing more custom jackets and vests and stuff like that. So if that is something that interests you, please stay to watch this video. I'm going to give you a couple of examples of some custom boots that I've done and that are still up for grabs on my Etsy. So thank you. So one of the main reasons why I kind of started expanding my art a little bit more, I still do my drawings and stuff and merch designs and everything, but I felt like I needed something a little bit more fresh, something to kind of add into the rotation. So I started to do some custom boots. I have posted most of them on my Instagram and also my TikTok. So a couple examples, I have done some Rhea Ripley ones. I've done a bunch of Black Veil Brides ones, of course. And I really love how those have been going and how they've turned out. I like that there's a little bit more of a creativity, more of a challenge with the custom boots. It's a different kind of texture, different kind of material, different kind of medium for me. So it's something kind of new and exciting. And if I need a break from that, I can go back to my drawing. I can go back to doing designs and stuff, which is really nice. I like to add that into the rotation that I have going for me. Couple examples of some boots that I've done. I will probably add them up on the screen. I've done some Black Veil Brides Bleeders ones. The first pair that I ever did was actually the Night EP. I kind of just did them as a test pair, and those actually sold out within like 5 hours of me putting them up on my Etsy. So that was a good sign for me to just kind of keep going with this. I've sold quite a few pairs so far. I've gotten a lot of requests for commissions for the boots. There's a couple of people that have reached out to me about jackets and boots, so thank you if you have. I am looking forward to working on those and sharing those and everything, and I can't wait to see everyone wearing those boots who have gotten some so far. So if you have ordered boots from me or have gotten boots from me, please feel free to tag me on Instagram and post and stuff, make posts about them on TikTok and everything. That really helps me as a small artist and a small business to grow, and I can't do this without you guys. I really appreciate everybody's support and love when it comes to my art and my creative processes and everything. So I will hold up a couple of boots here to show you. Okay, so first pair, these are actually ones that I made for myself. So I plan on wearing these to the upcoming Black Veil Brides show. I will be going to the Michigan show. Since they'll be with baby metal, I wanted to have some cool boots to wear. So I actually based these off of the Wild Ones Outcast jacket that I made for myself. And I did some barbed wire like I have on my jacket. And then I also have the logo and skull. And then of course there's some other details as well. Another pair of boots that I have done is Motionless in White. So they're another band that I like to listen to on occasion. So these are based off of their album Infamous and the song Infamous. So I will probably insert more details and stuff here, but I love how these turned out. These are the first pair of boots that I decided to stud. Usually with boots that are studded, they're a little bit more, just because the materials and everything is a little bit more expensive. So, and it takes me a little bit longer with these, but I wrote on the heels and everything. I love the splatter and how it all tied together. So these are still available on my Etsy, so if these are something that interests you, feel free to snap them up. These are a women's size 9. So if these are something that you would want, head over to my Etsy and snap them up. Another pair, which is a little bit more recent, is Knives and Pens Black Veil Brides pair. These are a woman's size 8. These are my first white pair that I've ever done. I really like the details on this. So on one boot, on the inside I added little stitches and stuff. On the other boot on the inside it just says Outcasts, but on both sides we have blood splatter. I have knives, we have the logo as well. I really like the chain on this one. And this one's not studded, so this is a little bit cheaper. These are right now on sale. But on the back here I added the iconic Knives and Pens rosary, just as a little added detail. Another pair of boots that I have done. These are Ghost boots, so if you like the band Ghost, these are for you. I can't remember what size. These are a size women's 8.5. These are a little bit different style boots, but still kind of sticking with the goth or combat boot style. I like these a lot. I really like that. The details on these, I'm very proud of these. These are still available on my Etsy as well. So if you are a huge fan of Ghost, snap these up as well. Again, shipping is free. I had a video on these boots, but the audio was off on it. It was really weird, but these are Rhea Ripley boots that I had made. I had recently just did a commission pair of these. These are a size 8.5 women's. I really like the details on these with the wing and the feathers. I hand painted those, and then all the details with the chains and the charms. And then I also did the text, so her logo and everything, and then I studded the top, added some chains to kind of stick with the theme, and then I did purple splatter on them. So I really, really love how these turned out. These are so badass. They are a little bit more just because they're a bigger boot and there's more details with that. And then on the inside of the boot, I have just the RR for Rhea Ripley, and then a skeleton pin and blood splatter as well. And this is what the full boot on the inside looks like as well. So if these are something that interests you, these are still available on my Etsy too. Those are the boots. I can show you guys a little bit of like the setup and kind of my process of it, and how things are going with that. I still have quite a few spots open for commissions for boots, so feel free to reach out to me for that. If I don't have your size, I can special order them. The price will just be a little bit higher. If you have a pair of boots that you either haven't worn or have barely worn, and you want me to customize them, I can do that. So if you already have the boots yourself and you send them to me, I'll knock the price down just a little bit more, just because it's an expense that I don't have to deal with on the front end. So anyway, so right now my room is a little bit of a mess, kind of chaos, but I got some boots and stuff. And then, yeah, I have a couple boxes of boots. So these pairs are men's. So I believe one is a men's 10 and one is a men's 12. So guys, I can customize boots for you as well. I'll always use like leather paint like this. It sticks really well to the boots. It stays, it doesn't bleed. It's easier to work with, and when I spray it with a protective coat, it doesn't run, which is fantastic. So this organizer thing has all of my supplies. So I have like the studs, I have chains, I have everything that I need to customize boots and jackets organized. Game changer. Charms and everything. Another thing is I will create templates like I have for the BVB logo, just to help me make sure that things are a little bit more accurate. So I'll draw it out on a piece of paper, cut it out, and use that to help me create the best looking template or text and stuff. Now some things I will freehand. So I did freehand the wings. I did the template freehand that way. And painting is a little bit different on these because you have to add like the highlights and everything. But yeah. Right. That is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. I am taking commissions for custom boots, custom jackets, merch design, and of course my usual portrait drawings, tattoo designs, stuff like that. So feel free to reach out to me regarding anything like that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay rad.